Hey, welcome. It's Julian. Doing something unique and mind blowing. I want to continue on the theme of cultivating intimacy in your marriage relationship. But along with that, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Okay? I spoke to you about the embracing the flow. Embracing the flow. And the reason for that is in marriage relationship, you have to embrace the flow, the changes that takes place. I want to encourage you today, those of you who are about to get married and those of you who are married. I want to talk to you about the power of multiple pathways. The power of multiple pathways. This is important. You want to embrace this. It's a flow. Embrace this. Now, here's what to consider. I believe people who determine to get married are winners. And winners always have a plan B, C, and often D. They understand that the singular focus on one approach can lead to devastating consequence. So, when the paths become blocked, winners have a plan B. They have a plan C. The husband has a plan. The wife has a plan. We don't panic. Instead, you both cultivate multiple options. Yes, you do. And remain alert to finding, okay? Alert, literally. You said, Julian, what? I said, yes, alert. Stay alert. Alert to emerging opportunities that might not have been visible when you first start this journey of being husband and wife. Stay alert. Stay alert. Now, let me say this to you again. This is important. Very important. Water break. This doesn't mean, okay, spreading yourself too thin or lacking commitment towards each other. Because the goal is to cultivate intimacy. Just that you encounter many different things in the journey of cultivating intimacy. What it does mean, though, is that you stay curious about different approaches and remaining open to unexpected doors that might open along your journey in cultivating intimacy in your marriage relationship. Be open. Don't put up roadblocks between each other, your friends, your partner in this marriage relationship. So, the most successful people often find that their biggest breakthrough comes from opportunity they never could have planned. Same thing for couples. There are things that will happen in your relationship you never can plan, but it will be so beautiful when it materializes before you. When you're in sync together. It is so beautiful because you are operating as a team. You're cultivating intimacy with each other. So when you're positioned to recognize the value and how important your spouse is and act in accordance with knowledge, the relationships start to become sweeter and sweeter. You become locked in, you're in sync, and it becomes unbreakable. Sometimes you just have to look at each other and just a smile would do, or just a glance, a certain glance that you give, and you're like, okay, honey, what's up? What's going on? Dear, just admiring you, just looking at you, just thinking about you, right? So create space in your relationship for serendipities. Yeah, the unexpected opportunity to massage a shoulder, to give a kiss, on the cheek or on the lips, or to just put your hands in the hair for the man, and a quick hug. Unexpected things. Because in all these little gestures that you do, you are cultivating intimacy. And I'm telling you, it is sweet. Woo! So, Practice the art of, yes, honey, I'm thinking about you, honey. Yeah. It's a one of those things you borrowed from the improvisational theaters, right? Improv theaters, and practice it. Yeah, thinking about you too, honey. So when you're faced with unexpected changes or challenges, instead of immediate focus on what's wrong or the impossible, ask yourself, given this new reality, what opportunity might be available for me to continue to cultivate intimacy in my marriage relationship? Because there are some new opportunities that will pop up. Maybe it's not a rose. Maybe it's actually meeting halfway, and just hanging out with each other. In our case, we're empty nesters, so we can do that kind of stuff. Now, it's a simple shift in questioning that can reveal possibilities that weren't visible when you were focused solely on problems. When you're totally focused on problems, you miss out on the possibilities. Say it again. When you're only focusing on problems. Come on. Let me tell you what in our household, I don't wait for my wife to tell me to wash dishes, take garbage out. I even do laundry if I have to. Because we're in a relationship together. I see things that needs to get done, and I'm not saying, hey, honey, you should go do that. I get it done. Because I'm a leader. I'm not sitting back and waiting and delegating it to my wife. No, that's crazy. This is not a job. It's not a job. Okay? I know what my role is. I'm here to serve. I'm the butler at home. I serve. Right? And I do it with joy, and I don't complain. Yeah, sometimes the thought comes and go like that, and I say to myself, Julian, that's nitpicking. Get the job done, right? Get the job done. Because what am I doing? I am cultivating intimacy in my marriage. Even when my wife is not there with me, I'm cultivating. I don't want her to come and see dishes in the sink when I'm able to do it. I get it clean, baby. Place need vacuum, I get it clean. Okay? That's just me. I don't know about you, what you're going to do in your relationship, but practicing strategic tasks in context of cultivating intimacy, I do it because that's who I am. I'm not waiting. I'm taking delight in being kind, in being gentle, in being thoughtful, understanding. I'm delighting myself in my mind. How can I please my wife? How can I do the right thing for her? And so I say this to you men out there who are married. Look for opportunities. Don't look at the negatives and find faults. Look for opportunity. Ask yourself the questions, okay? Given the reality of what I'm experiencing right now, how can I see an opportunity in this? Is there an opportunity available in this for me to turn things around? Because you can. Because if you're on the job and something happens, you would look for an opportunity to turn it around. Why? Because you're dealing with people. Your wife is a person as well. So turn it around, baby. Embrace the flow. Embrace the flow. My name is Julian, Joyful Julian. And I have the privilege of sharing this with you because I believe that marriage relationship should thrive. It should thrive. And I hope that your marriage relationship is thriving and that you would DM me and say, hey, Julian, love what you're doing. Like to talk with you. Julian@julianbailey.ca. Send me an email, quick email, and I'll respond to you, okay? Until next time, have a blessed day.